Hello everyone. This is another tutorial, not really a tutorial. I'm just showing you how to do these quests. If you're looking to do quests for the overworld still, I mean it's been a long time. It's like 3 months since I made a Cubecraft video. I actually got one that a lot of people watched apparently. But this today, it's kind of also about this farm, but I'm going into depths more about it. For this farm, or first of all, for any quest, this is one of the most important things you need to know. The quest has to be done not on the island. So okay. So yeah, also I'm on max height for this. This is the farm I'm going to be talking about a lot, just like why it works so well. And that's not part of it. I didn't even know that happened. I might need to fix that sometime, but it's not really a big deal. If it walks off the edge, it'll die anyway. There's no water anywhere near it. It goes all the way down. That was my first attempt. It didn't work. So this has to go from max height to pretty much all the way down. You can go like 10 blocks above, or even probably 15, 20 if you need to, but almost all the way down to low. That platform isn't even all the way lower. It goes about like 50 blocks down still. Is the final thing, is where it ends, is where they hit hoppers. They die, hit hoppers. It all collects. So any quest, I don't know if this will work. Yeah, this is one of the things. It says you have to do this in the Nether. So if you do, so this quest you have to kill a bunch of pigmen and get their drops. Now, see, I have pigmen in this farm, but so let me just show you first. I guess that you can use your fist. So if you just punch anything, if you're able to punch something, for some reason I haven't been able to for a second. It gives you violent ends. That's the last overworld quest, uh, and it gives you some good stuff. It gives you a really good sword at the end if you finish it. But if you just punch them once with your fist and then they die to fall damage, it gives you the kill credit. So it's pretty insane. You don't even need a sword. You literally just punch them with your fist. It does 0 damage, but they still die. They still die to fall damage, and it gives you the kill credit. It's pretty insane. You really should build it. I guess I'll just show you the dimensions of this thing. It goes 8 blocks, and then there's a 3 block gap there where they fall, and it's symmetrical on each side. Uh, I put the spawners. If you didn't see, I forgot to tell you about that. It's important. You have to put the spawners so they can spawn under it. They don't usually spawn under it, but they have to be able to get under it, like that pigman just did. It went under it. It did splash me with this slowness. That's gonna be annoying, but it doesn't really matter. At least it wasn't poison. That would be very annoying. Um, so yeah, it has to be on max height, or it doesn't have to, but it definitely helps because it does more damage, and nothing can spawn on top of max height. I can't build because it's max height, but nothing can spawn on top of it, which is very helpful if you want to make like a safe area with just a bunch of spawners beneath it. Uh, I don't know, some farm idea like that. I might build one sometime. I don't play this much anymore because I play my normal Minecraft worlds now. And I mean, it's Christmas break. I haven't really had time to make videos. But this right here, this is gonna save you so much time in just farming things. So it works. This farm works for pretty much, or that's not. It works. So violent ends. This is a quest. You have to kill. This is a list of all of the overworld mobs that you have to kill. It also has like passive mobs. But there's 8 things out of the 12 that will work for this farm. The 4 that won't work are chickens, spiders, cave spiders, and slimes. That's because, well, slimes won't fit through here. They'll clog it all up and mess it up because they spawn really big, usually. They can also, if the mega, like I don't know what they're actually called on top, like charged. I don't know what it would be, like mega or something. But tough, I think, because the tough thing just went by there. Yeah, like look how fast these things are dying. They all go down. It gives you so much loot. I'll show you how much in a second. Sorry. But yeah, it gives you all 8 of these things will work for this farm. I a few of them I don't have the passives ones. The sheep, and sheep, cows, and ocelots. I do have 5 things going in this, but pigmen don't count because they are another thing. They're another mob, so it doesn't count to the achievement, and it's not even part of it. But I'll go show you this loot pretty quickly. I can do this little cool thing. I'm probably gonna die from it. I do it a lot. I did not die that time, surprisingly. That's why I have such little coins. I die to this dumb stuff so much. Yeah, look at all these shortcuts. I've never died. I don't die. Look how much loot this gives you. It's insane. I barely even AFK'd at this ever. So much like gold and stuff. It's just free gold. It's pretty insane. There's already over 4 double chests full of this stuff, and I've probably only AFK'd at it for like an hour. Not even, maybe. Because I don't play this much anymore, even though I have like 100 hours put into it, over 100. I do need to do that again. Every 4 days it comes back. It's pretty crazy. But I will show you a farm that will work for the other 4 mobs that won't work for this farm, for the overworld things. The spider one, it's pretty simple. And then the slime, I made a video about the slime farm. I'll just show you how to build it, I guess. I didn't really show you much about how to build that thing. I kind of got carried away, like I always do. I'll go back to it later in the video, so just keep watching. Let's see. These are the spider and cave spider. This thing, it's really ugly, but you have to have a tall roof so they can't spawn on top because I didn't build it on max height. I could do that. It would be very handy actually, but I didn't decide to do that because I built this such a long time ago when I didn't know about most of it. But I don't use spiders in here anymore because I don't need spiders anymore really. I do have a few side quests I think for them, but I don't really care about them yet. I just do my main quests right now. And then, so I do some of the wood side quests, like farming a bunch of wood. You have to farm like 20,000 acacia planks, or logs. This is where I'd put the spawners in these offsides, and then you just have like 4 blocks or 5 blocks going. You'd place the water, and then that's a spawner actually. So they'd be able to spawn in these 3 area. This is where you'd pick up the loot because you can kind of just pick up it from the corner. And I think you might even be able to do this. Yes, this does work. I think. Nope, it does not, because they can climb through it. Actually, no. This is a spawn. They're both spawners, so that will work, because all this is spawners. You can put them on the roof if you put a high enough roof. And then there's also this on the other side. That's the cave spider. You just do this so you can hit them. I don't have my sword out, so I'm just hitting them with pickaxe. Fake hitting, I guess. And then this is the thing I came up with for the cave spiders. I don't care about picking up the drops. I did make an attempt, but I'll just cover it up because it doesn't matter much. I'll just get rid of this. The drops don't matter at all. They really don't. So right here, this spawner. You'll put the spawners back here. You can put them so just like 1 block behind it, so they won't be able to spawn in here or like right here. So I'd put like this is for 5 spawners. I think it would fit, and then I'd cover this up right here, probably all the way back up to here because you don't need it. But I'll just break it for now. I know it's all birch. It looks really ugly. I'll fix it sometime. I don't care what things look like. Yeah, you'd probably put 6 spawners here if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to go higher, you probably could as well. You can kind of just test things out. As long as you know it won't spawn somewhere dangerous, it'll be fine. Also, early in the game, don't care about coins. Once you get water buckets, coins don't matter at all for a while. You really don't need anything. I barely ever spend my coins for things. The only thing I've ever spent them is for a few spawners. I think I bought I don't even know. I don't remember. It's so long ago. But that's the cave spider spawner. You can also put trap doors here if you want to. Uh, I I just thought of that like a little bit ago, a few days ago. But this works too. You can just like hit them. They'll get sometimes they get stuck back there, but you're actually able to hit them. So that's fine. That's why trapdoors probably would be easier though. But yeah, that's most of it. Just the slime spawner and chicken. Chicken, you know, a chicken, whatever. Just buy a chicken spawner that's level 1 and kill them. Yeah. You can kill 1,000 chickens. I, I, if you really needed to get a chicken spawner, I don't know, or a chicken farm, it'd probably just work. Anything, pretty much anything would work. I just went into the same thing. I meant to go into the Nether, but I did not. Um, let's see over here. And now, oh, I spawned here. It's safe, don't worry. So we've got some very loud slimes here. So this farm, these trapdoors, they're pretty useless. They don't really stop anything because every slime that's not supposed to come down can't get past this one block gap anyway. So you don't really need this. If you want to put it there, that's fine, but it doesn't really do anything. So this I made it 5 blocks wide so they can kind of hop around. You could make it. Actually, no. I think tough slimes need all that space because they're really big. Also, tough slimes, the smallest version of the tough slime, I don't think can get down here. But any other normal slime is able to once they're in their smallest form. I'll just do some examples. I'll try to kill some of the smaller ones. I don't know. I'll just test the farm how it's supposed to be done. You just kind of like hit things. Yeah, if you had a good sword, this would go a lot faster. Also, I used to have a lot better of a sword. I made a diamond sword, and I had like sharpness 2 on it or something. But I don't know where it went. I kind of lost it. I lose a lot of my stuff. It just happens. It's what happens when you play this so much. And I haven't played it in a long time. Also, for a second I thought that was a tough one, or a large. I don't know, like a large one. They definitely look very big from far away. Okay, some of them they're starting to drop down. So this is how it's meant to be. You can pick up their slime balls pretty easily, and also if you jump, it will not end well. You'll get hit. Sometimes you'll get like hit multiple times by them. Yeah, like sometimes it does a lot of damage if you're in a big crowd. I mean, it doesn't matter much. I have iron armor on, but oh yep, I got knocked in, so I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not good. Not good, not good. I mean, whatever. 10 experience levels is probably the worst part of it, but it doesn't matter much to me. But this that's why you shouldn't jump up. It's a very good example. They kind of hit you up over and over if they're in a big enough crowd. But you can make this as long as you need to. This barrier is here. I actually didn't know that they might have recently done this, or like 2 months ago, because I haven't played since then really. Like 3 months ago it's been. But I put the spawners 1 block above where they're standing. I think I can jump a little bit because they're not in a big group right now in the middle. So yeah, in the spawners, they're sitting, and you can kind of put spawners on both sides, but I recommend you not because they get in really big crowds, and they kind of like. I mean, maybe I might try it sometime if I get enough slime spawners, but I probably won't. You can also, yeah, you can make this as long as possible. It might get really laggy though if you have too many, so I don't recommend it because it's not an automatic farm. They don't die immediately. The automatic one has a lot of spawners. It has like 15 or something, but they all die pretty quickly. So I think that's it for this video. Actually, there wasn't much more left to say, but so it's a very good farm. It worked really well for me. I didn't even intentionally do most of it. But now you can. Much easier. 'Cause all these farms take me so long because I mess them up all the time, and then things, they jump out at you. They come out, try to kill you. They probably do kill you like 4 times. But guys, that is it for this episode. That's all the mobs for the overworld. All farms except for chickens, but you know, chickens are dumb. So you know, just kill them, shoot them with your ankle, and then they'll die. So, bye, Rat Master.